Hello,
Everybody.
Cinemondo.
Yes, it's Kathy and Mark again talking. This time, a different kind of trailer, not for a movie, but for a web series, a Hindi language web series that Ken Adams said, "Hey, take a look at this," and we have two trailers for it, so not a
It looks
teaser and a
very
trailer.
classy, but I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but I hear it's very classy.
Yeah, it's called Kota Factory, Kota,
Kota.
and it is a web series, and it's about a bunch of like 16-year-old kids trying to get into technical college and just the stress of that. And it's supposed to be kind of a comedy drama, and it's interesting for us to take a look at a web series. We've done a few of those, but not too many.
We've done a few, and I've watched some of them, and some of them are very, very good.
Yeah, they
So
are. They are.
I would be up for this. It might be a little young because you can't do too much anything too fun with 16-year-old kids, but I'd rather college age because then you can really go off the rails.
Yeah. This will be more sort of YA stuff. You sort of keep it in
YA, Kevin's
the
tired.
PG and sort of like hopefully heartwarming and sweet.
Oh, I love heartwarming.
I know, Kathy. You're warming hearts since
Like the Grinch,
2020.
little frozen shriveled heart.
Oh
Someone warm
no,
this heart up, please.
I don't believe it.
Only when it comes to animals does my heart go what?
Explode. Yeah, 10 times as big when it gets to be
Exactly.
animal stuff.
Oh my god.
But a quick shout out for our YouTube membership program. $2.99 you get all the yellow stuff. $4.99 you get everything plus the member request videos. And now we have something brand new that we're just getting into. It's our Discord channel where you go in and it's free to all, so you don't need to be a member. There is
unless
a VIP
you're
room.
YouTube. Yes, YouTube members get a little VIP room, whatever that means.
Right.
I mean, we can't serve drinks or anything, so it's what it is. But we can talk smack about everyone else.
It's like being behind the ropes at a club.
Exactly.
You go, oh, yeah, I wish I was there. And you go there, you go, ooh, this is so special.
Yes, it's very fancy. So we used to have Slack. We still have the Slack, but everyone was requesting Discord. Like we kind of did a poll, and then we started asking people like what would be the best, And it seemed like for communication and fun and just functionality, just Discord seemed like it was more fun. So
and right off
I had it for gaming, so I kind of had it set up. So I just went ahead and added Cinemondo. So here we are.
And I just I honestly just started doing it, and it's a lot of fun. I'm just kind of meeting people, saying hello, getting the vibe, and then of course we can talk about anything from movies to anything random to true crime, on and on. There's all kinds of channels, so check it out.
We talk about movies in the true crime channel, and people get in trouble, and they're told, "Hey, take that out to the random and movie talk. Get out of here."
Right. True crime is for the true crime aficionados only. It's we are policing that.
Yep. If you're a member, you also get a red name and look very super cool in the Discord. So you get a little special color.
Nice.
I have a crown because I own the joint. So
Kathy is the queen, Queen Kathy.
You're in
her fiefdom.
That's right. And also think about purchasing some swag. All this stuff helps us keep this shit going. So if you like a shirt, we have shirts with the logo and a bunch of different languages. It's really fun. I bought like one of everything, so you'll start seeing those when it gets warmer.
Yeah, me too. I've got the same. So it's think about that. And honestly, thanks for watching as always. We really, really do appreciate it
so much.
So let's take a look at the first of two. Right. Are we going to play them?
Yes.
We're going to play them one in a row. Or we're just going to watch the first one, then comment on it, and then go to the second one.
We'll do that. We'll do a little comment, and then we'll do the second one. Then we'll do an overview, and then we'll look at posters. So we're going to see the whole thing about how they're, what this movie's about and how they're marketing it, and do we want to see it? Does it work? Do you want to see it? What do you think? Okay, so here we go. You ready?
Here we go. Kota Factory. First one.
कोटा शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में देश विदेश में ये शहर अपनी पहचान कायम कर चुका है।
All the credit for my success goes to Maheshwari classes. IIT JEE की best coaching है।
अबे मैं वैभव, कोटा का नंबर है मेरा, सेव कर ले। हाँ जी। नहीं महेश्वरी में नहीं, प्रोडिजी।
कोटा आया ना तू? क्यों?
पढ़ने के लिए सर।
पर तो घर पे भी सकता था। कोटा ऐसा क्या करेगा?
क्या वजह है कि तेरे जैसा नाजुक लाचार लड़का 3 सेमेस्टर में अपना घर स्कूल सब छोड़ के कोटा आ गया?
जब तू मैकेनिक्स पढ़ा ही नहीं था, हाँ क्यों किया पेपर के लिए?
स्मॉल टॉक करने की जरूरत नहीं है अंटिल फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री की डाउट पूछना।
आज घर वालों को फोन करके कह देना कि तुमसे आईआईटी नहीं होगा।
तेरा मन तो लग रहा है ना?
खाना नहीं खाएगा तो वीकनेस हो जाएगी, वीकनेस होगा फिर बीमार पड़ेगा। और जो बच्चे पहले हफ्ते में बीमार पड़ते हैं ना, उनके माता पिता उन्हें वापस ले जाते हैं। फिर वो कभी आईटी नहीं कर पाते।
प्रोलॉजी क्लासेस में ऐसा क्या गलत हो रहा है?
महेश्वरी में ऐसा बहुत कुछ है जो यहाँ नहीं है।
भाई ये थर्ड वाला करना है यार।
दिस इज टू इजी, डोंट वेस्ट माय टाइम।
टूटा माहौल देता है, सारे स्टूडेंट्स है तो कंपटीशन है, फोकस है तो सिलेक्शन हो जाना चाहिए।
तू लेट है इसलिए थोड़ा पीछे है, पर अकेला नहीं है। लास्ट मोमेंट तक लड़ेंगे, आईआईटी क्रैक करेंगे, ठीक है?
All right. So it's actually in black and white, which usually when you do black and white poster, it's not in black and white. And the client
Yeah.
always says, I don't want to do a black and white poster because people will think it's in black and white, which I think is the dumbest thing. Yet
Right.
here we are. It is in black
Here.
and white.
This one's in black and white. It gives this sort of
Everything.
pensive sort of feel of like a young boy trying to make it in very competitive. It's like there was a movie called The Paper Chase years ago about a guy trying to make it in Harvard Law.
Oh yeah.
And having these really tough professors. And I'm sort of a sucker for those because it's like, you know, it's like the underdog trying to achieve something. So he's with all these super brilliant kids and he's like, yeah, don't waste your time with these stupid questions. So that's what it feels like. How does this guy survive in this very intense, you know, competitive environment?
Yeah. And you know, the logo also was breaking all kinds of rules by being very fine and delicate and thin. So radical marketing. I know most people I don't think it is, but it totally is.
Is it? I wonder, Kathy. Just before we go into the second trailer, like, is it different for a web series marketing versus a movie? Like, this is more of like 10, I guess, I don't know, 10 episodes, let's say, you know, half-hour episodes. Is it done a little bit differently, or does that not even matter?
Really. I mean, sometimes the overall doing the creative is around the same, and you get photography or given direction. Like, you know, you usually get a script or see the movie, and then you work from there and trying to tie it into the movie. But overall, the only difference would be like the audience they're trying to attract, which could affect the art and like. But you know, with entertainment, it's always like we need the young audience. So everybody wants a young audience. So it's
Yeah.
always like 18 to 65. So it's basically everyone. They want everyone to watch. So you're
Right.
trying to hit individual markets, but in the sometimes when you're doing a series, since it's all online, and even though that's sort of the lines are blurring more and more, you have a broader piece of art because it's going to be seen by more people.
Okay. Well, it was seeming like a very sort of much more quieter. Usually we see these really rock'em sock'em trailers. This was much more, you know, just small scenes. But it was
It's
it was
academic,
appealing.
like you said. It's a little
Yeah.
classier. They're not trying to do rock and sock 'em. This is like emotional and
Right.
relatable and kind of a quiet, like fun,
Right.
tiny bit of humor. It didn't seem. I mean, there was seriousness, but it also had some little, you know, it's for younger people. So, and you know,
it's
they're also a little
also
sarcastic and a little, you know it all-y and you know.
right. And also this is season 2. Like this, there's always been one. There's already been one season, so this is a season
That was probably for
2.
season 1, so we have season 2
so
coming right up.
let's check up that one.
Let's see how it compares. All
Yeah.
right, here comes season 2. All right, I didn't realize that. Okay,
I believe so.
season 2.
It's now on Netflix.
मैं शपथ लेता हूं कि अपने लक्ष्य से कभी नजर नहीं हटाऊंगा. I will always be proud to be a student of Maheshwari classes.
क्यों करना है आईटी? ऐसा क्या है आईआईटी में? दूसरा साल चल रहा है आईआईटी प्रिपरेशन का, और अभी आपको ये डिस्कस करना है कि हमको आईआईटी क्यों करना है?
मैं कोई मॉक टेस्ट नहीं दे रहा, बस अब हो गया आईटी से.
1 साल का ड्रॉप नहीं लेना चाहिए था. मेरे सारे के सारे दोस्त सेकंड ईयर में घुस रहे हैं और मैं कॉलेज की सोच रहा हूँ.
90% आए थे, फिर भी महेश्वरी से धक्के मार के निकाल दिया था इसके बाप को.
आप यहाँ 12th में आए हैं, ऑलरेडी 1 साल लेट, और टॉपर्स कभी लेट स्टार्ट नहीं करते. महेश्वरी में हम बच्चों की कंप्लेन उनके पेरेंट्स से नहीं करते. हम ऐसे बच्चों को एडमिट ही नहीं करते.
कान फट के हाथ में आ गई.
आईटी करनी है. क्यों करनी है आईटी? आईटी ही क्यों?
सवाल लेट पूछा तो सवाल गलत हो जाता है क्या?
अजीब से चित्र घूमते रहते हैं दिमाग में, मन घबराता रहता है.
At any given time, 17% फीमेल पॉपुलेशन अपने पीरियड्स पे होती है, and it's not just the blood loss. Hormones भी अपने पीक पर होते हैं. और ऐसे में हमें एग्जाम्स की तैयारी नहीं, कई बार एग्जाम्स देने भी पड़ते हैं। जितनी भी पढ़ाई कर लो, एग्जाम में मार्क्स कम आते हैं, कॉन्फिडेंस गिर जाता है। ये सबको होता है।
सपना देख रहा हूँ, ये सपना तो नहीं है। आईटी इसलिए करो क्योंकि टफ है, और टफ बैटल लड़ने में कॉन्फिडेंस आता है।
Gosh, I love that it's black and white. That's such a bold choice.
It is. It kind of adds to sort of a classic feel to like, I mean, it's an old story, you know, people trying to make it in a school that's really difficult. And you have all these, you know, these challenges, whether it's studying or the teachers or personal relationships or, you know, whatever it is. So it's appealing. It seems like it's very well made. Obviously, season 2 is on Netflix. So maybe there's a little more money behind it, maybe a little more characters. I don't know, but it feels fleshed out a bit. And the trials and tribulations of this one particular kid, but obviously there's other kids that have other problems, and we actually see some women, some young female students.
Yeah, more than one shot.
Yeah, so maybe they come into it and they factor in their issues.
It's true that women, because they're always underestimated and not taken seriously, they have to try twice as hard, let alone a lot of the physicality, like she was talking about.
That could be a translation problem, you know.
Lots of other things going on, but yeah, the fact that they have to try twice as hard as men sometimes. But I did like that they addressed that.
At least they addressed
a big deal. Yes,
at least they addressed there are women, young women there trying to succeed too, which we didn't see in the first trailer. So but actually it looks like a really well made series, and something, if it's on Netflix, I think I might take because I must this kind of stuff kind of works for me. I like these kind of stories.
And I love the black and white. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some posters. Now the posters make sense to me because and I thought, oh, it's black and white. It makes it classy. It makes it look really cool. But it's actually in black and white, which is a very, very rare thing.
Yeah.
Look how
except for the Netflix, they said Netflix has got to be in red, you know.
Yeah, that's always that hit. Always the Netflix hit. And the Netflix and the streaming is bolder than the title. Like you see that first, which is kind of funny. So I love this idea because, you know, first they have him sitting on a pencil. But it looks very, and we see this idea a lot, which is kind of funny. It's based on this photo, which has these people. I see this pop up so much when people want ideas. There's always this. Usually a comedy, but they always have people sitting having a lunch on a girder. So instead, we have people sitting on pencil, which, you know, it's not a direct ripoff or anything. I mean, it's not a ripoff, inspired by, but we do see this idea, and they did a cool job of kind of updating it and making it more conceptual. I like it.
Yeah, they're on this ledge / pencil / plank or whatever, you know, immediately can be thrown off because they can't, you know, hit the grades or whatever it is. You know,
high, they'll fall very far, right?
But the teacher behind is like, how can he be still beyond the pencil? Anyway, that's just my little.
He's not on the pencil; he's floating clearly.
Oh, okay.
So they're the ones that are in precarious position. And then we have a little more realism. We have the class lineup. The girls in front are very small. I'm not sure why their heads are so small. But
that's interesting.
They're very small. They're supposed to be in front, so they would be bigger. But the story is about the dudes. That's definitely
they're the stars from season 1, I guess. You know, so maybe that's my guess, but whatever.
But you know, they pulled in the black and white again, which they kind of have to because you know the show's black and white.
Right.
And then just because of all this, I found some character cells for the girls. This is for the ladies.
Nice.
So this is kind of fun. It makes it look a little younger than it is. I think when you have this kind of handwritten doodling looking stuff.
Right.
It looks like grade school, but it's way beyond grade school.
Right.
And then we have this, which is kind of the same. But you know, I like the knowledge, sincerity, pressure.
Wow, she got a 10 out of 10 out of pressure. That's impressive.
Yeah, like the knowledge is the least amount of your problems. It's always about sincerity and pressure. That's always what it's about. But you know, nice posters, all black and white. You know, and again, so rare in this business to see that. So they stuck with it and they played it through. And I love it.
Yeah. Well, that's that kind of, you know, I guess in one way sort of stands out in the sense that, hey, it's a black and white series, which is, you know, like I said, super rare.
It looks old. It looks like it's a black and white. It looks like they did it before color. It's like, no, that's not how it works anymore. Don't worry. Everything's in color now.
Yeah. But it looks good. It looks like the two good trailers, don't you think? I mean, that's like something really that might put on my list to catch on Netflix.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for that recommendation. We never would have talked about it, and we're happy we did.
We are very happy.
Yeah.
It was very good. Kota
All right.
Factory, right?
Kota Factory. Kota
Kota
is the
Factory.
town, obviously, the city where this school is.
Let us know what you
Very
guys thought
interesting.
of it. If you've seen
Yeah.
it or first season, should we watch it? Is it good? Let us know.
Yeah, and don't forget to check out Discord. Do it there because we're on there hot and heavy.
Talk to
All right,
us.
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, take
Bye.
care. Bye.